Let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah. I've been wanting this forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey, ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Work with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Whip this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure.
Yo, what's going on with your YouTube? Jumpman Chris Recon back at y'all with another vid. And what we have here today, bam, that's right. And these are the Air Jordan 14 Ferrari. That's right, red Ferraris set to release this weekend on June 14th. Supposedly these gonna retail, went up in price from Nike at $215. It also is going to come in GS sizes as well, but no, it looks like no preschool or taller sizes. If I'm not mistaken, the 2014 pair was only men's sizes, I believe. Now, if I remember, the 2014 pair were pretty limited. Like, only certain stores had them here and there, but the stores that did have them had very minimum pairs, and those were sold out really quickly. I think those were probably going for like $300 to $400 off rip back in 2014. Now that was going for a lot of bread back in the day, but yeah, man. And now we are finally getting a re-release from 2014 for the red Ferraris. Now, if you guys didn't know, the Ferrari 14, designed by Tinker Hatfield himself, was inspired by Michael Jordan's Ferraris. Hence why we see sometimes like the tire marks, the tail lights here in the back, the carbon fiber. Of course, the bombs kind of looks like a tire tread mark with a little that spoiler, or that, you know, them little silver mounts right here, just like how it is on the Ferrari. But I mean, it's kind of genius, you know, red Ferraris, red shoe, kind of genius to go with it. Now, these are not the OG colorways, but it is a re-retro. The OG colorways were like the black toes, the last shots, and those. Back in 2014, I didn't get my chance, so I'm happy. I am super happy these are finally coming back out. But it looks like, unfortunately, just like they did with the 2014, these are going to be pretty limited, and they might be kind of hard to get. You know, not super duper limited, but a little bit less than what we're used to in the past other releases, like say the white cement 4s or the other full family sizes. They're going to keep it to where still somewhat kind of limited, so these will be kind of tough to get. You're going to have to put some footwork in. Most stores will probably end up having these, like your Foot Locker, your JD, and stuff like that, Hibbits and all that. But still, I'm hearing that a lot of stores probably only had a couple pairs here and there, maybe 2 full 3, 4 size runs. That's about it, you know. Not like the white cement. The white cement, I think they had like over 200 pairs in each store. But hey, man, these are nice. I'm glad I actually have these in my collection, and I'm finally grabbing these. So hey, let's just go ahead. Let's get into this review real quick, huh? All right. Let's take a quick little 360 of these things, and I must say, they are looking pretty nice though. They are looking very, very nice and clean. Start off with the box. These come with the regular silver box here with the red Jumpman. It is a flip open box. I'm moving on to the shoe. As you guys can see, the whole upper is this suede, this whole fuzzy suede up here. Now, I was told that the 2014 pair is a little bit more hairy or fuzzier, so this is a little bit more smoother, so maybe you guys prefer the smoother touch. Then moving on the side panels, you got the emblem right here with the Jumpman and that Ferrari type logo with the circle around it. Of course, look at the midsole, got the carbon fiber on the sides, got like the grill like on here on the side panels, and of course on the back, you guys see it got like a tire mark look to the back. Got the yellow Jumpman right here with that stretched out 23, and just kind of look at right here on the back of the heels here, it kind of looks like two tail lights in a way. Onto the inner side, same thing, just doesn't have it like no Nike swoosh or a Jumpman. Get the carbon fiber sheets on the midsole, the spoiler right there, little mesh right here. Onto the toe box, get that little baby Jumpman right there, stitched in black. Now the tongue is a whole one piece with the shoe. Got a nubuck tongue. You get that round rope laces laced up all the way to the tongue. Now some people say that the tongue is pretty high on the 14s, but you get the Jordan right here onto the top of the tongue, and then on the back of the tongue right here, you get the number rumors right here in the back, just like on the 13s, but this is for the 14s. XIV. Inside the insole, as you guys see, you get the white Jumpman inside, that black sock liner inside, and then moving on to the bottoms right there, you guys see you got the traction, looks like a little tire mark right here onto the bottoms of the outsole. Got the number rumors right there in XIV 14. Of course, got the red Jumpman and this like grill-like material, like kind of like a little silver plate to it, but I do remember the 2014 is more like a chromed out. Don't get your outsoles all nasty and dirty, guys. Get on that drip grip. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN10. It is the best sole protector on the market today. No slippage, no tears, multiple wears. I won these all day at a sneaker event and it's still goods to go. So guys, get on that drip grip. Use my discount code JUMPERMAN. You guys have it, man. These are the Air Jordan 14 Ferrari, and yes, very happy these have finally come back out and back in the collection. Now I must say, yes, I don't really have a lot of 14s in my collection, not gonna lie, but you know, I do like 14s, but my favorite, if you guys didn't know, my favorite silhouette is still the 13s. All right, I know the 14s is also a fan favorite, you know, maybe not too crazy out there, but you know, I try to collect some of the, you know, the OG colorways. I do have the last shot and the black toes, and now the Ferraris. This is kind of like, I don't know, like it's one of those definitely coveted, like very fan favorite, like, you know, shoe, especially with this colorway, especially being all red and Ferrari like. So I'm glad that these have finally come back out. And they, you know, they did different variations before. They did like an all yellow one with leather, which is kind of eh. I think they even did an all black one, which is somewhat kind of like a Ferrari, but not really. All right, but this is the real red Ferrari right here, and I must say, they nice, man. And yes, if you guys have an opportunity to grab these, definitely do. If you guys can, put a little bit of footwork in. If you do have time to go to the malls, maybe, you know, just obviously if it gets crazy at the mall, it's not worth it, guys. It's just a pair of shoes at the end of the day. That being said, what's a resale looking like on these things right now? They're still kind of high. Yes, they do retail at $215, but the resale price is still around that $290 to $300, depending on sizes. Will they stay up after the release day? Maybe. Once the FOMO kind of happens, and then it might raise up the price a little bit, because, you know, I think there's going to be a lot of L's on these. I don't think they're going to be that easy to cop, you know, I'm just saying. But they might go up a little bit, but eventually, in due time, I can see these things go down. Probably like $250, $280, kind of like right around where they're at right now. I could see them go up to as well, because even the 2014 pair always stayed up. That's because it was pretty limited, and it was a Ferrari 14, all right? The thing I will say about 14s, they feel very, very light. Yes, it is a basketball shoe, I get that, but it feels super light, and it's actually somewhat kind of comfortable in my opinion. I was kind of like, huh, very surprising. It feels kind of like, you know, like a Jordan 13 in a way, if you guys have put your foot in. You know, 13s, in my opinion, are a very comfortable shoe, and 14s is pretty comfortable too, I must say, as well. And they still fit about true to size, a little bit of room, but nothing too crazy. I thought it was going to feel a little bit more narrow, but, you know, it's all good. I say go about whatever your Jordan 14 sizing is, or whatever your just Jordan size is, and you should be good to go. Remember, these are set to release on June 14th, guys. All family full, or not family full, just men's and GS sizes only, but in all your local retail stores, all your sneaker stores gonna probably end up getting these. So you might have a chance, if you took all L's, maybe you can be able to grab like an unclaimed pair or something, or maybe you can be lucky enough to grab them on sneakers, just saying. But I'm hearing right now on sneakers it's about 20,000 pairs or something like that, and that doesn't seem like a lot. That's kind of really low, to be honest. If these were to come out last year, these would probably been like over 100,000 pairs. they might have even still sold out. But we'll have to wait and see, man. But anyway, guys, you guys let me know, are the Ferrari 14s, are these a cop or not? Are you guys passing? How you guys feel about these? You know, I get it during this time right now. I know there's a lot of sneakers coming out. We gotta be very selective, picky and choosy. I know we're getting a lot of things. I mean, we just got the white cements, and then also last week was like the rare airs, and then we even got next week we're getting the Grape 5. So a lot of shoes are still coming out, even it is summertime. So hey, it's a great time to be into sneakers. 2025 is still getting crazy. All right. Anyway, guys, just want to say I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if it's your first time here, comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. And don't forget to follow me on my social media at Chris on IG, sometimes on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. I'm also on TikTok. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all, love y'all. I'm Chris. Peace.